succeeded in creating a public persona that was exemplary, described by many as hard-working and quiet, a caring and loving husband who kept to himself with no outward signs of the violence or depravity he had hidden within him. There were very few who had ever seen the other side of Peter. At home, he would continue to play the part of the family saint who made grand stands about the immorality of men who two-time their wives.
At work, Peter was the most conscientious driver, keeping the most immaculate repair records. His workmates saw him as a loner, who showed no signs of violence, nor did he swear or speak cruelly about sex or women. Meanwhile, Peter was a vicious killer who had committed 13 murders and 7 attacks on innocent women, most of which were prostitutes.
Evening. I didn't think you'd still be up.
Yes, I've got to wait up to come in. We need some work anyway, getting ready for school on Monday. How's Trevor?
Good, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to catch you loose. Why don't you go on?
No, I'll sit with you, Peter. I haven't seen you all day, spending all your time with that new woman of yours.
What?
The car. You love that car more than you love me. Nice to drive tonight.
Like a dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 9 o'clock news.
This is the BBC News. The body of Jean Bernadette Jordan has been found and identified this evening. Jordan was a prostitute working in Moss Side, Manchester, and is thought to be the latest victim of the most wanted man in Britain, the so-called Yorkshire Ripper.
Jordan's mutilated body was found in an area of vacant land between allotments and the southern cemetery. Hidden under some undergrowth, the extent of the attack is as vicious and disturbing as on the Ripper's previous victims. The body shows signs of being hit over the head with a hammer, but the telltale signs that this is the latest of the Ripper's victims is that her jeans are removed from her body and 18 stab wounds have been associated with the chest, breast, stomach and vagina.
The victim's husband is said to be devastated and described the body as unrecognisable. Police are once again urging women in the area to not walk alone at night and working alongside prostitutes in the area to try and protect their safety.
Police are also urging anyone with any information about tonight's killing to contact them immediately. They are looking for any men seen in the Moss Side Red Light District between 8:30 and 9:45 p.m.
Oh God, Peter, this is so depressing. I won't sleep tonight.
Oh, come on. I'll come up with you. Don't worry. I'll protect you.
I survived, but I wish I was dead. I find it hard to talk about that night. 4th of July 1975. The night that changed my life forever. Some people say I'm lucky. I'm lucky I escaped from murder, but honestly, I just wish he'd killed me that night. Because by leaving my body alive, he killed my soul. I was just 30 at the time. Life hadn't been great. I'd already had one divorce under my belt, but things were genuinely looking up. I'd been seeing Jeff for a good 12 months now, and we were getting on really well. We were even talking about getting married in the near future. We'd had an argument that night, and I was really pissed off with him. I told him just to go out and leave me alone, and I met up with a couple of friends myself. Calmed down a lot later, probably helped by the booze. So the girls want me back about 1-ish, I guess. I just expected to go in, see Jeff there and all would be forgiven. But he wasn't there. I was now raging. I walked across town to his place and broke his window with my shoe. I was kneeling down, putting my shoe back on, where I felt the most savage of blows to my head. The next thing I knew, I was in Leeds General Infirmary, recovering from a 12-hour emergency operation. The police told me what he did to me. Left me there, on the cobblestones for dead. My knickers round my ankle, my stomach slashed to pieces. Apparently I have a neighbour to thank for my survival. He disturbed my attacker. Well, thanks very fucking much. Why couldn't he have just left me there to die? 15,000 I received in compensation to turn my life around.
I had a great social life. Harry was an angel. He stayed in every Friday night to look after Stephen and Julie so that I could go out with the girls. Julie was 15 at the time. Stephen was just 9. I've been out for a few drinks in Halifax and gotten a lift home to just round the corner in Boothtown Road. I was walking down the alleyway, literally round the corner, when a friendly man just appeared. I remember his face and his voice so clearly as he said, "Mother's letting us down, isn't it?" That was it. I later found out I took a heavy blow to the head, and as I fell, helpless to the ground, he slashed at my back with a knife. The wound was so deep, I still have the scars. Here. I was lucky to survive. Neighbours heard me crying out. I spent the next 10 days in Halifax Infirmary. I've now suffered with depression for the last 30 years. Every day, guilty with the pain and damage I've caused my own family. A husband I can't even bear to look at. A son who's spent most of his adolescence in his bedroom. A daughter who suffered repeated nervous breakdowns. And all for some night which I should have been killed on. The wounds will never heal. I survived, but I wish I was dead.